Hey guys, welcome to the CougarNation.com. It's game preview time. This is week 3. This will be Monday, September 3rd, and obviously we've got a game this Friday. It's our second home game of the year, and it's versus the Antioch Bears. The Antioch Bears, here's the deal. They're coming in 3-0. They are a very well-coached team, and they do an amazing job of running the football, controlling the ball, and just in general winning, especially late in the game. They've come from behind twice to win games. So they've beaten Laverne, they've beaten Station Camp, and they've beaten Hillwood. So these are teams that, you know, we find that are on a level playing field in terms of the competition that we faced. So really, the big factor in this week's game is kind of the unknown. They have tremendous size up front. They have enough speed to hurt you, that's for sure. And they run a option offense that is based on a lot of hiding and misdirection of the ball. And as soon as you think you've got everybody covered, boom, here's somebody popping out for a big run. They've had those in every single game so far that they've played this year. Their head football coach, Mike Woodward, is a great coach. I used to coach with him for about 4 years, several years ago. Him and I are very close, and I know the job he does firsthand. So they're going to come in prepared. The challenge for us this week is being able to understand that even though we had success last week and had a big win, can we pick it up? Can we get better? Can we be mature and focused enough to execute when it is coming off of a big win? You know, a lot of times people will kind of refer to this as a bit of a trap game. And so as coaches and players, we're just going to have to work real hard to make sure that that is not the case. Here today with us to talk about Antioch's offense is our defensive coordinator, Michael Copley, and he's going to give us some hints on hopefully how we'll need to stop the Bears. Coach Copley?
First thing, you know, just to piggyback off Coach Rector, is, you know, when you have an emotional game like we mentioned of last week with Franklin, you got to come back out and make sure we don't have that letdown. We got to match that level of intensity and that level of focus this week for Antioch. Coach mentioned they're 3-0 coming in, and to be honest with you, I think it's one of the, as he said, trap game. One of those games that at any moment they can take it to the house. So, you know, very big up front, and you know they present a lot of problems. You know, with the offense, they're triple option minded, a lot of veer scheme. And the whole thing behind the offense is see how they expect high school defenses to be very undisciplined. You know, you look at the college level, and some of the military schools are running the same type of offense, Georgia Tech, and the whole thing's predicated on how disciplined can the defense be. If you're responsible for pitch man, dive, or quarterback, they're pretty much betting that you're not going to be disciplined enough to do that. And that's our key this week is to make our guys really understand what the offense is trying to accomplish. Because I feel like if they can understand what they're trying to accomplish, it will help us trust our keys and play assignment football. That would probably be the word of the week, is assignment football for us. And make sure we tackle. They got some, you know, yeah, they're big up front, but you know, I look at their fullback, number 6. He runs hard. He's 205 pounds. You know, I'm not sure about his height. I know he's a big kid, runs hard. Quarterback, number 11. From week 1 to week 2, I felt like a night and day difference in his mechanics and handling the offense, and felt better. Saw some big runs out of him. And the whole offense, you know, I always talk about quarterback in that offense is the man, because you know they're reading it. And if you understand this offense a little bit, when they call in the play, you know, the quarterback's got 3 options. That's why it's called the triple option offense. So he's reading us as on the fly. So the more comfortable he gets, the harder it becomes for us. So, you know, we got to go attack those guys. And you know, and we've talked a lot about the run game. Each and every game, they've got somebody on what I call one of those cheap ones. You know, they lull you to sleep, and 3 1/3. Next thing you know, they've thrown one over top for a 50-yard score and got a cheap one on you. So this whole week, assignment football, being disciplined, and come in and be able to match our emotion of last week and realize that last week's over and this is the next step to what we're doing and how our approach to this program and what we're trying to get accomplished here and our future goals. So this week, a big test. Excited to see how our guys respond.
I think normally every week I give kind of a keys to the game for what needs to happen in order for Centennial to come out victorious. And Coach really just said it all about the from the defensive perspective. So as a whole, I'll say it again: we got to take care of the ball. We still had 2 drops last week and 1 fumble, so we can't do that. We must win the turnover battle. We've got to dominate special teams. Coach already mentioned about how we have to be very responsible and disciplined on defense to not get lulled to sleep or to not miss our gap or miss our responsibility. And the next thing you know, they're dancing in the end zone, bumping their head on the goalpost. So we've got to make sure we play that assignment football, and then we have to have the intensity. We have to prove that we're a mature team and can handle a big win one week, and then come out and really focus and give that same kind of effort and attention to detail the next. Do not sleep on the Antioch Bears. They are a very good football team. We believe the best that we've faced thus far in terms of the way they execute and like to control the ball. So it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a very good game. So everyone out there at the Cougar Nation, please come out and support us like you did last week, because we'd love to see you there. Hopefully next week we'll be back with some more good news. Thanks again for joining us this week, and we'll see you Friday night.